Hospitals are meant to be safe havens, places where the sick are cared for, where lives are preserved. But what if the very people sworn to protect you become your greatest threat? What if the hands that are supposed to heal are the ones that bring death? This isn't a plot from a horror movie. It's a chilling chapter from our own history. Imagine the quiet wards of a hospital in the 1940s. Patients arrive with hope, sick and vulnerable, trusting the doctors and nurses completely. But for some, this trust was a fatal mistake. They never left. Infants, the elderly, anyone deemed unworthy by a cruel and twisted ideology, became a target. The doctors, the supposed healers, administered lethal doses of medicine. Sometimes it was mixed into routine treatments. Other times it was a final, cold injection delivered with professional The wards were eerily silent, the only sounds being the hum of machines and the steady ticking of the clock, counting down the final moments of a life being stolen. The methods were as simple as they were monstrous: poison, starvation, lethal injections, and deliberate neglect. On paper, these deaths were often recorded as natural causes or attributed to the patient's existing illness, but autopsies, when they happened, revealed a far more sinister truth. Organs failing without reason, evidence of cruelty disguised as care. Families were told their loved ones had passed peacefully, never knowing the horrific reality of their final hours. The system itself was designed to hide the truth, to make the victims disappear without a trace, swallowed by bureaucracy and silence. How could something so terrible happen? It wasn't just a few rogue doctors. It was a system of complicity. Nurses documented the false causes of death. Administrators provided the cover-ups. The government itself endorsed these actions, framing them as a necessary evil. The perpetrators wore clean white coats, offered reassuring smiles to worried relatives, and maintained an illusion of control. Angels of death, a term that sends a shiver down your spine because it twists the very idea of care into an act of ultimate betrayal. They walked the halls as trusted figures, while secretly deciding who lived and who died. And this phenomenon wasn't confined to one country or one dark period of history. After the war, similar, deeply disturbing cases began to surface around the world. Hospitals where neglect, malpractice, or deliberate harm led to patient deaths, often hidden under layers of legal and administrative red tape. It's a terrifying reminder that when accountability fails and humanity is stripped away from medicine, anyone can become a victim. The horror lies in the potential for it to happen anywhere, at any time, when the systems we trust to protect us break down. These stories are a heavy but necessary reminder. The angels of death were real. The patients were real. The betrayal was real. They serve as a stark warning about the dangers of unchecked power and the erosion of ethics in any profession, especially one that holds life in its hands. It's a shadow that lingers in the history of medicine, a chilling echo in the sterile hallways. Thank you for watching. And if you found this exploration of a dark chapter in history important, please consider subscribing for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world.